Yo, this is your home girl, Arabia Boss of the BT 1000. Uh, 914 Westchester County, New York. We're still here in South Carolina, North Charleston, South Carolina, to be Pacific. Yo, and this is my opinion about these dudes in this fucking sector. I'm gonna tell you, all you young ladies, all of the women, whether you're content creators, moderators, chat members, whatever, subscribers, supporters, support team, whatever, whoever you are, if you are female and you are creating content on YouTube's, do not trust anyone. Do not trust those people in the Discords. Don't trust people on behind the scenes. We all learned our lesson about dealing with people from behind the scenes. Do not try, and especially these dweebs, these yag motherfucker males. See, they're on YouTube all day. They're on social media all day. Half of these dudes don't have a job. Half of these dudes don't have a life. And there's some dudes you just don't fuck with at all. At all. And I've come across a lot of trouble on this platform. And one thing I have learned not to do is not to have any kind of contact with any male unless you trust them. The only males I trust that's in this sector are related to me. That's it. And then I got one that's related to me. He's in this sector. He's a part of Soda Nation. We talk behind the scenes. There's no need for me to talk to any male besides him. Behind the scenes, he comes to my house. Shit. Power off. Does things for me. He's from Massachusetts. I'm from New York. A lot of you have seen him in your comment sections. You might see him in your chat sometime. Not often. These dudes on YouTube are weak and pathetic. They're know-nothing dudes. They don't mean anything to anyone. That's why they're on social media all the fucking time. All of them. If you see a dude in a sector or in any sector that sits in a fucking chair, he's doing a live video for more than an hour or 2 hours, don't trust them. They're not dudes, they're bitches. Bitches with dicks. How many times I gotta say this? Shout out to the chat, man. Hey Draco, hey Letitia. Yeah, because I'm sick and tired of seeing them get away with doing the bullshit they're doing. If you see a dude on this platform sits in a chair for more than an hour, don't trust them. Female vibes, female energy. I got more testosterone than some of these niggas. No way in the world am I going to get mad at a female and say what she said to me behind. Why would I do that? It's stupid. It's not content. It's called gossip. And it's called trying to destroy someone or trying to defame someone. That's what they do in this sector. And the women need to start protecting themselves. You need to start protecting yourself if you're a woman. And I'm tired of these dweebs getting one up on you. because that's all they're doing. Did anybody learn anything from looking at what Lonnie went through? No. You didn't learn a damn thing. But everybody wants to criticize. You want to criticize, criticize, criticize. Did anybody learn anything about what happened with Mercy T? Did you learn anything? No, you didn't learn anything. Did anybody learn anything by looking at what happened with Selena or anyone that deals with these dweebs from the behind the scenes? You know, whatever you do from behind the scenes is getting ready to come on somebody's stage. I'm warning you, women, stay away from those dudes. They're not dudes. They're women with dicks. They have no testosterone. They only have female energy. I don't know why some of these dudes are not bleeding out of their own assholes. But then again, we don't know what they do in private. You ain't gonna hear about that. That's not gonna be content if any of these dudes are bleeding from their asshole. Is your anus bleeding today? No, they're not gonna do that. But they're gonna get up here and talk about you, me, or anyone else that they feel the need to talk about. But you put yourself in the line of fire when you deal with these dudes from behind the scenes. Anything. If you're doing it, stop it. Stop it cold. If you trust the dude, okay. If you've been knowing the dude for years, okay. But the only ones you should be dealing with from behind the scenes are people that are related to you. Non-relation people, non-relatives are all enemies. They're all enemies. You can't trust them. You can't believe them. And I'm not going to sit in the chat while people are laughing at that young lady. I'm not. Fats should be ashamed of himself for even having that video up there. You're causing more problems. And he calls it content. It's not content. It's trash. It's garbage. It's tonteria. And you know it. See, you can't even support niggas in this sector. All of them about poison. All of them about destruction. All of them. If they could destroy a female, that's exactly what they're going to do. People criticize women in the sector. Be careful of criticizing them. You shall soon see. You'll be in the same position they are in. Lord have mercy, these people. I tell you, this sector has gotten worse since Tommy Sotomayor. Even Tommy didn't deal with people like that. They criticize Tommy, but I don't remember Tommy ever doing any kind of videos like the way I'm seeing now. And this is not content. It is not content. It is called garbage. It is called trash. It is called basura. It is called tonteria. It is called embusterias. That's what it's called. The shit that these dudes are doing, Anthony, Facts TV, all of them. It's not content. It's called gossip. That's what it's called. Anytime a man sits in a chair more than an hour or 2 hours, you know his ass is hurting. Why doesn't he get up? Why doesn't he cut the video off? Why doesn't he do a part two? A lot of the females in the sector do part two, part three, part four, because they know that at a certain time people gonna get tired. But some people in the sector don't never get tired of the bullshit. Never get tired. We got old ass motherfuckers in their 40s, 50s, 60s phone up all that bullshit. You know why? Because they want to destroy certain people. Certain people are put in place. They are plants. They're put in place on these YouTube streets to destroy, not to build, not to help. Realize and understand who's here to help you and who's here to destroy you. People are here to destroy you sometimes. People don't get that. They don't understand that. The fuck is wrong with people? We see motherfuckers on this app who got large following, got large amount of people coming into their chat. We got motherfuckers on this platform that will dox you. You are in their chat. You are their subscriber. You are their supporter. We got people in this sector that are that down low, that are that dirtbaggish, that are nothing but trash, and they will dox their own supporters. Who the hell want to sit there for 2 hours listening to a fucking clown that wants to dox their own supporters? Oh, somebody explain that to me. No one can explain, but everybody's sitting in the fucking chat because people get off on seeing someone else being hurt. We got Ann Bolins in this sector. We got Maria Antoinette's in this sector. And I'm not talking about those two women in particular because they are dead and gone. But we got their spirits that is in this sector. And some women are used as sacrifices, a human blood sacrifice. Do you know what that means? Do you know what that means? Do you know how it occurs? Do you know how it starts? It starts with some bullshit from behind the scenes. That's where it usually starts from. We need to start making ourselves accessible. Tell those motherfuckers you're not qualified. They have no access to you. Application. How hard is it to do? Damn. And I'm not sitting in nobody's chat where they're talking about somebody that I like or that I respect. I'm not doing it. Because that's the same thing as doing the bullshit. Some people are going to have some kind of integrity. People that you fuck with will stab you in your back. Watch them. I am out of here. And I don't recommend nobody to go to those channels. But if you want to go and see what is going on, shout out to the people in my chat. I don't mean to be screaming at you, but I'm frustrated and I'm angry because I see the same shit over and over and over again. If it doesn't happen in one chat, it's happening in another. Everyone knows what they know. Everyone knows. And if you're dealing with anyone behind the scenes, don't do it. Don't do it. There's no need to call people. There's no need for text messages. No need. I can see if you're emailing someone, email is not going to go so far. DMs, that's a problem. Them Discords, you see why I don't go into Discords? I don't visit Discords. I don't fuck with discords. I don't fuck with certain people. And the people, and I'm starting to think there's no need for me to go in anybody's chat. You know what I mean? Unless you do a upload or something. That's what I'm starting to think. There's no need for maybe certain people I can go in their chat, but others you think, I just go in the chat. Only 2 people spoke to me in the chat. I already know. The rest of them don't like me. I already know. Motherfuckers ain't gotta say, I don't care for it. Maybe I didn't like it. Maybe. You show me with your actions, with your behavior. People show me. You ain't gotta tell me nothing. You show me. I'm 52 years old. I can see. I'm not blind. I'm not stupid. There's nothing buffoonerish about me. I got a lot of common sense. And I watch what the fuck people are doing. And that shit, even though it might have happened on someone else's platform, that shit that Fats TV is doing right now, and I'm talking about Fats TV right now because he's a piece of shit. You shouldn't play that. If you're friends with the woman and you got any kind of respect for the, you don't play shit that's gonna make her look bad. Now everybody's in the chat laughing. I don't think anything's funny. I don't think a goddamn thing about what somebody else is going through that's difficult for them. I don't think it's fucking funny. Not at all. People are disgraceful. Letitia, I ain't worried about you. You all right with me. Donna, thank you for coming in. Lord have mercy. I ain't worried about you, Letitia. Letitia be laughing. Letitia, you might be laughing at me. Cause you hear me going on. I ain't felt so much anger towards these niggas in the sector until just recently. Oh my goodness. They act just like bitches with dicks. Half of them are female. They'll look like a man. They got a deep voice like a man, but it's really a bitch. They got female energy, a lot of female vibes. Check them out. Cause back in the day, there was some men that would be on this YouTube app with books in their hand. They be talking about films, certain types of music. They don't do that anymore. They get off of talking about other people. They gossip too much. There's too much time on motherfuckers' hands. Too much time on niggas' hands. It's ridiculous. Fats is from where? New Jersey. That means he lives right there in Florida. That means he's been down here too long. He's acting like a lot of niggas that come from the South. And you can't tell Fats anything because he think he know every fucking thing. He think that shit is funny. I don't think that shit is funny. I think that's some low down shit. I think that's some trifling ass shit. We got a lot of drop shot, no name, all brand trifling niggas in this sector. And I said it. And it seemed like all of them are palling against one person. And it's fucked up, but I'm not joining. That's mob mentality. We got a lot of people in the sector that got mob mentality. They believe in lynch mobs. That's a lynch mob. That's not a chat. Letitia, I understand what you said, but they're just certain things you just don't talk about. I'm not gonna do it. I watched them do it to Lonnie. I did it to Lonnie. I know what it is to pile up on somebody. You know what I mean? But it wasn't always like that, you know? I'm gonna tell you like this: what I did in the past don't need to be done in the future. Doesn't need to be done in the present. And I'm not gonna be a part of no lynch mob. I'm not. I'm not gonna take part. I'm just gonna turn on the Tubi and ignore niggas. That's what I'm gonna do. Next time a nigga, another nigga go live, matter of fact, I'm gonna start unsubscribing from a lot of these niggas on this platform because they a bunch of tonteria, bullshit, and payasos anyway. So that will solve that problem. Because I don't like looking at niggas. See, we used to have men, black men. Now we got these buffoons. Oh, Lord. I'm going to get up and make me something to eat. I know that's right. But I'm not even going to participate in it, Letitia. And when you sit in somebody's chat and you hear the bullshit that's going on, you're best to get out of there. You're best to leave. See, and that's what people problem is in this fucking sector. Cause I'll never forget that one particular morning, I went over in somebody's chat and they were talking about who's in my DMs, got motherfuckers voting. Oh, recently I came back in that chat. People speak to me. I know they fake and phony. I know they fake and phony. Bunch of tonteria carriers, bone carriers. They're not death. They're not the Grim Reaper. They bunch of bone carriers. They carry bones. I don't give a fuck. Carry a fucking bone. Cause half of these bitch ass niggas ain't nothing but bitch made niggas in this fucking sector. A lot of tonteria, a lot of beta males, a lot of weak motherfuckers, bitches with dicks, bitches with no kind of spine, no kind of spine, no kind of integrity, no kind of heart. That's why they do the so-called content they do. It's not content. It's called gossip. It's called trash. It's called garbage. And I'm not participating. It's a lynch mob. It's a witch hunt going on right now. They only fucking with the bitches. Only fucking with, I'm gonna put it like this. They only fucking with the women that speak up. That speak up and call them what they are. Cults. Yeah, we got a lot of online cult groups going on in the sector, and people don't want to talk about it, but it's a reality. I go and certain people chat. People should know not to even speak to me. People should know not to even say nothing to me. If you was a part of that voting shit, that bullshit, and sometimes I just go in certain chat just to see what the fuck is going on. And it's the same bullshit. That's why when my membership ends, and I was asked about it the other day. They said, do you want to continue in your membership for X, Y, and Z channel? And I said, hell to the no. Do not. I'd rather be in control if I want to send somebody a super chat or whatever. And half of these motherfuckers don't even deserve the shit. Half of the motherfuckers don't even deserve shit. They don't deserve they don't deserve no dimes. They don't deserve no coins. But people going to support who they want to support. They're going to help out who they want to help out. It's all about who you like in this fucking sector and who you don't fucking like. And one thing I don't do, I don't watch Kwame Brown, but I only hear about him and his goodies through the people in the sector. And it's ridiculous. It's an ongoing thing. The only way you should be talking about any of those people really, is if they doxed you. If they doxed you, your family, or put out certain information about you on this platform. That's the only reason why you should be going after anyone or fucking with them or doing anything to them. Got their picture up, anything. That's the only reason why you should gossip about anybody or try to put them on Front Street if they doxed you, if they tried to destroy you. Now I'm starting to sound like that lady in that one video that Triple S was playing a couple of weeks ago and tried to destroy you. People will sabotage you. They will drag your name in the mud. They will try to do everything in their power to destroy you, Let's say they will do anything in their power to cocotassel you and to vanquish you, to make sure that people put you in exile. Because I've seen motherfuckers get run off of these YouTube streets. Shout out to the chat. Letitia, you're laughing at me. Letitia, you laughing at me. Letitia laughing at me. Letitia, you laughing at me. Letitia, you ain't right. You still my nigga though. You still come over and support me. Mm-hmm. Letitia, aren't you part of my walking team? I know, Letitia. You know what I'm saying. I can take it from you because we've been knowing each other for years. You know what I mean? And I know you're not malice towards me. You don't have no malice. Am I saying these words right? Stop to sound like, oh God, oh. All the time I'm getting the spirit of Derek. Oh Lord. Oh Lord, I got the spirit of Derek. Oh Lord have mercy. Let me get out of here. Oh Jesus. Oh, I be tripping my own self out sometime, Letitia. Yeah, Letitia, sometimes you walk with me. So you're part of the walk team. You're part of the walking chat. Okay, well, we didn't do too much walking this week, Letitia. I'm sure you've seen that. I think we only walked down there one time this week. And then the rest of the week, we had some other business to take care of. But some of the people, I did show them Hampton Park. I did show them King Street. I did show them certain parts of where I live now. Not where I used to live, it's where I live now. Shout out to the chat. But yeah, thank you for coming and thank you for supporting the channel. You do support me. I will say that. Some people support your home girl, Arabia Babosa. Some of you, not all of you. But I'm not gonna support any more channels that do this lynch mob bullshit. I'm not doing it. I don't care if the person in question wants to be talked about. Guess what? I'm not going to help nobody talk about that one person. I'm not going to help them do it. I'm going to stay far away from, because I don't want anyone to accuse me and say, well, you was sitting in the chair to you. No, I was not agreeing with nothing. If I don't agree with the shit, I'm leaving. And I announce my leaver. Oh Lord, my departure. Oh, I'm starting to sound like Garrett. I'm getting the spirit. Oh Jesus. Oh Lord. I'm getting this. I hear about him so much, I'm starting to take on his spirit. I'm starting to get the spirit. I can't pronounce the words. I can't pronounce the words right. I might need to get a book and come on camera and start reading to you guys. I'm gonna have to get a book or a magazine and read. I'm so used to reading to myself. Now that I'm hearing myself talk for the last couple of days, I said, "Oh Jesus, I need to read. I need to get a book and read." I heard my language skills going down. I'm trying so hard to learn the Spanish and Swahili. I forgot about the English. I said, "Oh God." Pretty soon I won't be able to speak English at all. Oh, I won't be able to speak English at all. Oh, pretty soon I won't be able to speak any English. I think I don't mean no harm. Some YouTubers, right? When they be trying to speak the Swahili, I be speaking. They be like, "Oh, no, 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 no," and they don't even do it right. I'm saying at least say karibu ni umbani ke wangu. Twendi zetu kuja na mimi kula chakula miji baridi kuwa na wakati mzuri kuvuta kiti kachini kumpumzika unakaribishwa marafiki yangu. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the chat, and shout out to everyone that supports this channel. Cause your homegirl had a terrible week this week. Oh, this year I'm telling you, these people, these slumlords, you call for a repair right now, and the thing that fucked me over, that fucked me up, is when I couldn't turn off the hot water spigot, and it connects to the electric. Child, that bill was $634, but I got it paid. I got it taken care of. Yes, I did. And it hurt me to my heart to do it. But next month, I know not to fuck with it. Take that same bill to the fucking landlord and say, "Here you go. This is for not fixing that faucet." They fixed it yesterday. I've been putting complaints about it since September. I ain't paying it. Fuck them. It's connected to the electricity. Everything in here is connected to. I don't have There's no gas appliances. Everything's connected to the electricity. Everything. And I talked to the man from the electric company. He said they were charging me $10 a day for the extra charges. And God knows what else. See, I already had my own charges, whether they were late fees or on time or not, or something like that. I already had the bill. You know what I mean? But it's just that the other things that were connected to the electricity that, was fucking me up. It wasn't the air conditioning. It was the stuff coming from the water heater. That when that hot water stays on like that, it runs up your electric bill. See, I didn't have this issue before because in the other apartment I never had a maintenance issue before like this. If I had a maintenance issue, I was able to get in touch with the office. The office sent somebody out right away, either that same day or the next day. You know what I'm saying? They would tell me, "We don't need you to be home. We got keys. We can get into your apartment." These motherfuckers, they don't even have copies of the keys to get into these apartments. They don't even have them. The keys I got is the only copy. I never made Birdman a copy of the keys to this house. So I'm the only one with the copy. They don't even have a master key. I don't even know how these people is running these apartments. You see what kind of you can see what kind of shit I'm involved in? That's why I'm thinking about getting the fuck out of here and moving out of these shits. Even though I've been here like 4 years. But you kind of like get the hint that it's time to move. I think around the time Birdman had passed away, that's when I started thinking about it might be time for me to move on. You know what I mean? Everyone else was moving back to wherever they was going to. Nobody's in this area. I'm the only one left. I'm the only man. I'm the only man left standing. Only bitch left standing. Shout out to the chat. I know, Letitia. That's why it was suggested to me to go ahead and get me a lawyer. Yeah, yeah. It was suggested. Yeah, that's right. Because yeah, they can get in trouble. They can get in trouble from the city. There's well, I don't necessarily have to get a lawyer. Only thing I had to do is report it to the other authorities, and trust me, they will get in trouble. They will get fined. That's a fine right there. And then they'll fuck with me even more, Letitia. So I'm looking right now on which property to move to next. Cause I know since I've been here, I've never been a problem. There's never been an issue. The police have never come to this house only one time. The police have only been here once, thanks to the people on the YouTubes. Thanks to yeah, there was a police call done. I think it was before Birdman passed away. I'm gonna put it like that. I want to say it was last year sometime. Might have been a little bit longer than last year. People were blaming Lonnie, and it really wasn't Lonnie that did that. It was someone else in particular. And they called the police. The police came to this house. They talked with me that one time. They left. They never came back. But the police have never been called to this apartment. Nothing. There's been no disturbances. There's been nothing. Only that one time from the people, thanks to the people on these YouTube streets. Yeah, they have maintenance, but I'm telling you, Letitia, these people are fucking lazy. These people are fucking lazy. And I don't know how many times the landlord has gotten different property management companies to come in and take over these apartments. This is like the third time this has happened. We've been switching off from different uh, property management firms that have been taking over these apartments. But it's just like Birdman told me, they get ready to get rid of these apartments. They went up on the rent. They went up on the rent $300, and then I was informed like later on down the road that even the electricity, the electrical company we deal with, they going up on their prices too. I don't know how these things are working out, and people are not getting paid more. You know, only thing I can say is life keeps lifing. This is the adult life. This is the so-called outside world, the so-called free world. Shout out to the chat. Really? I need to know where you. Oh, I keep hearing good things about Texas. One of my homegirls, matter of fact, it was a woman I used to fuck with a couple of years. There was a woman I'm gonna put it like this. There was a woman I used to mess with when I was in prison. She was originally from Texas. When she left from out of the penitentiary, when she maxed out her sentence, she went back to Texas. She was telling me about some places all the way over there that was nicer and it was much cheaper, and I ain't had to worry about this and that. I said, for real, for real. But I've never been to Texas. So I was like, well, I better brush up on my Spanish if I'm going to move out. Because we got people, they got people out there that speak Spanish and Swahili. Yeah, I was doing some research on Texas. Not, you know what? The next time I do any kind of research, I'm gonna read out loud to myself and see if I can get the words right. Because I do not need the spirit of Gary coming into this house. I want to be hit by the Holy Ghost, not the spirit of the greater base, beta male. Oh, Lord. Oh, Jesus. Oh, oh, God. Guys. Hey, Miss V, thank you for coming back in. I'm sure you never left. You was probably laughing in the background. And it's good to laugh. It's good to enjoy yourself. See, I don't. I'm gonna have to just start reading out loud to myself, you guys, because I'm getting the words wrong. I'm saying the words wrong. I remember one time I had did a video, right? This is a while back, and I had said some kind of word, and Sis was doing a reaction, and he had stopped the video. He said, Arabia, that's not the way you say the word. The word is said X, Y, and Z way. And ever since that, I was like, yeah, I don't know who's listening to these videos trying to do reaction. Well, you got me on video. I don't know how to pronounce certain words. Shout out to the chat. My grandmother was the exact same way. Born and raised in New York. All them years in New York, she used to go back and forth from New York to Puerto Rico, back and forth from Puerto Rico to the Cape Verdean Islands. Yes, she used to always go to Northwest Africa every year. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to my grandmother. She passed away. Shout out to her. But I'm getting ready to end this video. I want to thank everyone for coming over. And thank you for making me laugh. You know, I needed to laugh because I was getting too upset. I just kept hearing myself just, ooh, and when I put that strain on my voice, that'd be, it don't feel good. I need to get up and don't worry about the people on YouTube's right now. I need to turn off the YouTube's and turn on Tubi. Yeah, turn on Tubi for a couple of hours and relax myself because I know I'm going to have a hectic work week this week coming. and plus I'm trying to land me a different job. A job where I won't have to worry about X, Y, and Z as far as money is concerned. I won't have to worry about that. And that would make me feel so much better not to even have no more money worries. You know what I mean? Because right now, it's a money worry. It's a problem. It's a concern. And that's why I'd be like, cash apps. But, I can't keep doing that. I got to, live my life. Shout out to the chat. I appreciate everyone's support of this channel. For those of you that come in and sit in the chat, you participate. For those of you that share the videos, for those of you that hit the cash app, for those of you who do anything for me, because it takes a lot to even listen to me. The BT 1000. I've been here for years on these YouTube streets since 2013, and I'm telling you, people didn't know who I really was until recently, 4 or 5 years ago? So I've been here a long time. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on, Letitia. Did I drop my link? Hold on. Oh shit. Hold on, Letitia. I'm about to do it now. Hold on. I've been away so long, I forgot how to do it almost. I forgot how to do it. But I thought I had it pinned in the comment section. Yeah, there you go. There we go. Oh shit, hold on. Hold on, Letitia. Yeah, there you go. It dropped. Can you see it? Let me show it on stage. Yeah, there you go. See, it's been so long since I've been on StreamYard. I don't really use StreamYard as much as I used to. I usually just go live, like hitting the live button on YouTube, or just do an upload or do a short. You know what I mean? So yeah, there you go. It's on the stage. All right. Yeah, but that's the only thing I wanted to say. And I'm having a good time with you guys. And I just needed to remove myself. And I'm not blaming Fats or nobody because it's really nobody's fault that he's doing or anybody's doing any kind of content in that vein. But I don't need to be a part of it. I don't need to take. I used to be that in that lynch mob, had that lynch mob mentality too. Well, I thought, yeah, yeah, well, come on, y'all, let's go get them, guys. Don't let them get away. Now it's not like that. It's like I feel like it's less problems. If you don't participate, you can't play hate, and it's less problems. You know what I mean? That's the way I feel about it, and that's the way I'm gonna keep feeling about it. You know? Oh, okay. There you are. Let's see. Yeah, there you go. Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am. Can you hear me?
Yes, it's good to
Hi,
have you on the link.
hi there.
How you
I
doing? How you
feel
doing? How's everything going?
all's well, man. I was just listening in. We were having our conversation via the chat, so I was like, I'm settled. I'm cooking breakfast, so I wanted to just speak a little bit to you on what you were talking about on the live so far.
Hmm.
Yeah. So, yeah, later. Um, yeah, see me on live and then want to come ask for stuff. That's how they do.
Oh, okay. I feel
But
you.
anyway, this is why I don't go live. This is funny.
Okay.
Anyway, I hear your passion. So I hear your passion for the women who you feel are getting, used and witch hunted and stuff like that. Um, and I think it's a two-way street because people can't do anything unless they have the information that was given to them. And so my thing is being more upset than the person who it's happening to. And because you're able to laugh at it now, but you were really upset initially. And so I'm glad that you were able to come to that realization that, hey, this is just how it is. Some people want to be talked about. Some people are putting themselves out there to grow their channels and things like that. So I would just encourage you, and I'm not telling you what to do, not to get all your energy wrapped up into people because they might let you down. That might be what they want. This may be what that person wants. Now, unless you've talked to that person and they've told you otherwise, but my thing is you don't typically will go around and do interviews and hop on panels to discuss certain things that happen behind the scene unless you want it to come from behind the scenes. Uh,
Hmm.
So
Yeah.
that's all I wanted to share with you, Arabia, because I know your heart is in a good place and you just have this passion to want to protect certain people in the sector, especially the women, but they have to control themselves too. We're all grown. A lot of these people are 30s and up. If you look at your analytics, most of these people are 30s and up. So, other than maybe giving a word of advice, because you're considered maybe, I think, what'd you say? You're in your 50s, you're middle age.
Yeah, I'm older. Hey, Miss
But
Baker.
you
Good
know, you
afternoon.
might be able to encourage some of these females to stop doing that, but they got to do it themselves too. They can't give, like you said, the accessibility away.
Yeah,
So how do you feel about the women who are allowing it?
I think that you know what? It might be a two-way street. They might be doing it just so people can talk about them.
Mm,
I don't know, but
okay.
you know, nothing I can do. Nothing I can do. I'm just not gonna participate.
Right.
If I see it going on, if I feel it's going on, I'm gone.
Right.
Bye. I'm out.
And that's
And I'll be
understandable.
announced. I'll be announcing when I'm leaving. I'm out of here later, y'all. I'm tired of this beta male shit. And Fats TV is a bit. Excuse me. I didn't mean to say that while you up here.
No, I just wondered how you felt about, because I heard your stance on the men taking advantage of it, but I didn't hear your stance on so much how the females are allowing it to happen, because it is, it takes two to tango. So, that's why I wanted to hit the link, because I wanted to hear your stance on how.
Oh, you wanted me to be fair. You wanted me to not be biased. Yeah, I'm very biased because of everything that I've seen happen. It's
Mm,
never happened to me. It's never happened to me like that. But I do remember, you know, certain things do happen. But yes, but you like you said, certain things only come to the forefront when you put it out there. And certain people don't need to put certain stuff out there. I can't stop people. I can't stop people from being people. I'm gonna
mm,
put it like that. And I think that's where my frustration coming at because maybe they're doing something that I wouldn't necessarily do or I
right,
wouldn't even dream about doing. You know what I mean?
right,
Can you
exactly.
get what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's not something that lines up with your spirits. So it's not something you would necessarily do to come on here and put out DMs or discuss what you did behind the scenes and things like that with certain people. So I can understand that. I was just saying, I hear your passion. So I would just out of kind of like for your health, I was saying maybe don't get so passionate for other people, because you'll be sitting up here, you know, trying to play, this cheerleader, encourager, and motivator, and you're trying to, show how much you support someone when all the while they're in on it. So that's why I was coming up here, because I'm like, I want to make sure you don't put yourself, even though, like I said, I can't tell you what to do. I'm just telling you from the outside looking in. What I see from you is that
Mm-hmm.
you have this passion for certain people, and you don't want them to get hurt. Is what I see.
Hey,
But if
Nika Lee.
you know,
Yeah, I'm speaking to the chat. Yeah, but thank you. But Letitia, you know what? I heard Tamika say the same thing. You know Tamika McCullough?
yeah,
She has said the same thing to me. And she said that a couple of years ago. She said, Olivia, don't get yourself out twisted and tired and then something happened and then all of a sudden you on the sideline, you looking all stupid, you crying.
right, right. That's
She said,
my
get
thing. Like, you know how these games are played.
rid of the
Know how
baby.
some games are played on here, even if we're not privy to what's going on behind the scenes. That's why I don't even. I haven't spoken on that stuff, because it's like that's none of my business. I'm seeing it from two. I'm looking at everybody's movements. I'm watching
Okay.
everybody's movements. So then I say, oh, okay, well, I don't even want to speak on this situation because this sounds like they just all in on this. So I'm just backing off, and because once you do that whole I'm choosing a side thing, then they're cool again. So it's like, why even work yourself up behind this online matrix shit? So
That's true.
so that's all I
That's
wanted to.
true.
And it, again, it was just out of concern, and it's not out of malice. I'm just telling you what I see from you.
Oh.
I hope you don't get worked up behind these people you don't know, and then you're left, high and dry. It's like, kind of like what you just said. Tamika told you so.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's all, baby. But
Oh.
I'll let you go. I'm gonna finish cooking. That's all I wanted to say. But I know
Oh.
your heart is in the right place. So
Okay.
all right, hon.
Yeah. Well, thank you for coming up. Thank you, Letitia, for coming up. And
Yes,
you
ma'am.
know what? What you just said made a whole lot of sense. Because I heard it said before. Tamika has said it. And
Yeah.
it's something I'm doing that's like all this rage and all this want to come out here. Oh God. Maybe I just need to chill it out.
Watch. You don't have to watch, or participate. I'm not definitely saying that because I'm not participating. I'm. There's other channels I can watch that are more exciting or got more going on with them. But it's funny because that, like you said, it might seem like a witch hunt and stuff, but it's content right now. So and maybe that those two, the people who are involved, want to be involved, want to have that attention right now. So I don't know them. I don't know I don't know anyone's intentions unless they say them.
Right.
And if unless they told you, then otherwise I just keep keep uh keep it to myself basically. Um,
Mhm.
but yeah, that's all, hon.
Yeah.
Don't get overly invested in these characters on here because they'll leave you high and dry, and you'll be like, "What the hell just happened?" And I
Yeah.
don't know
Yeah. Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
cool now. We cool again,
Yeah.
not cool again. It'll make your head spin. I'm like, hell no. If it's this confusing, I don't need to be around it.
Hmm.
So
I
that's
know that's right.
y'all not gonna make my head spin with one day y'all cool, the next day y'all not. Hell
Yeah,
no.
this is not a disco. This is not a
What?
disco.
Exactly. Damn. Like on a freaking merry-go-round. But girl. But all right, my
Mhm.
darling. I'll be back in the chat so I can hear you close it out.
Okay.
All right.
Uh,
Peace.
yes, ma'am. Yes. So we're just closing out the video. I want to thank everyone that came in. Nikki Lee, thank you for coming in. Nikki Lee, yo, I like your graphics for your channel. What you and Miss Deja Vu is doing as far as your graphics is, yo, I love it. Shout out to you. Shout out to Letitia, Third Eye. Shout out to her for repeating what Tamika said to me last year and this year. And yeah, I don't need to get too upset and worked up, but I'm thinking one thing and it might be something totally different. And I probably need to just step away. Step away and mind my own business. But I have my own opinion. I have my own opinion. I have my own thoughts. And it just seems like that way to me. I don't know the whole story. And you know what? I don't stay long enough to get the whole story. Because once I like a person, I don't need the whole story. I don't. But shout out to the chat. We're closing out this video. I want to thank everyone for coming in. I want to thank everyone for participating in the comment section. Thank you for coming in. Thank you, Letitia, my sister Letitia, for hitting the link. And I was able to get some stuff off my chest about this fucking landlord. I killed two birds with one stone. I killed two birds with one stone. Shout out to the chat. But I'm out of here. I hope everyone has an awesome day. Thank you, Letitia, for coming up. Thanks everyone for participating in the chat. Thank you for coming over. Thank you for visiting with me. I know some people are going to agree with me, some people are not, but it's like she said, there's many different phrases to the story, and some things I don't know. And whatever I don't know, I probably don't need to speak on. Just stay away from it. So shout out to the chat. But I'm the BT 1000. I've been here a long time. And yeah, that's why I don't get involved with certain things. So, but I spoke my piece. I spoke my piece, and I'm not taking it back. I'm not taking back my words. But I'm watching. I'm watching. You know. But I'm just not going to speak on it as much. I'm going to speak on my content. Let me get me a magazine and read to you. Not today, though. I'm forgetting the English language. I'm forgetting the English language. I think that was the whole point of me learning the different languages, for me to forget about English a little bit. But shout out to the chat. I'm out of here. You guys have an awesome day. Thank you for coming up. Thank you for visiting with me. Well. We carried the show. We carried the show. We had some content. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Thank you for your support. And thank you for supporting me. You know what I mean? Because you know how I can get. I think I've been down this road before. And I forget my own life lessons. Isn't that something? I'm 52. I be forgetting. I think because I be so emotional and be so, there's other things going on. That's why I be like, I gotta, you know. And I be wanting to go off anyway. You know what I mean? And I have the destructive spirit. I be trying to destroy things. I be trying to destroy things. We out of here. Peace, y'all. Thank y'all for coming up. I appreciate the support and the love and the patience. And we out of here. Peace. One. And thanks, Letitia, for coming up. Thank you for hitting the link. I think I don't want to end this video just quick. I think you're the fourth person that's hit this link this year. You're the fourth one. Okay, now we can end it. All right. Thank you for coming up. Oh my goodness.